Alrighty, guys. Coding! Look, I have an avatar! I have a little avatar now. Honestly, I should probably move it out of the way, huh? You know what? Never mind. It's fine there. It's fine there. It'll be fine. Also, Grant is starting to do PC building videos. Yo. Grant. I didn't know he did PC building videos. I'll watch this later. After I am done streaming up fucking all of my shit. All of my stuff. How fun. How fun, guys. How absolutely enjoyable this is going to be, right? Alright, so where did we left off? Where did I leave off on this code? I don't remember. I'm gonna be honest with you. I do not remember. Okay. So, server list. I think that's where we left off, right? I left off where we made the server listing work in a way. Yeah. So this needs to be changed. So, what to do if true? So, we are firing it. If it's false, we do that. So here, what we're gonna do is locals. Let's do local players. Game that get service. Let me get rid of this. Players. You know, I did watch. Well, I didn't watch. I got a guy who does coding in my feed. Man, crazy. He's fast with that stuff, man. I don't know, like he's so fast with it. He's just like all the coding and stuff. I was like, oh my god, guys, do I suck at coding? Am I just bad at coding, or is that like, is he just really good at coding? I don't know. I don't know, honestly. I honestly don't know. I really don't know. So we're gonna be comparing the user IDs, then return, and so we're gonna be this. So what we're actually going to be doing is, instead of doing this, we're gonna go instead and local user IDs. Else, so here we're gonna actually to do a elif, then destroy it, and that could just stay in there. So what we're doing is we're gonna say, so if we have to, like if it's responding the thing in, we're going to compare it to the local user ID. So whoever this script, I didn't mean to do that. What the hell? Come back. So we're gonna be comparing it to whoever player the local player is currently, right? So that's should be me, right? And then if it is it, sorry. Maybe I should just wait. Okay, so I'm not actually gonna do that. I'm actually gonna do if then print. This is the client's. This is the client themselves. Do not make a. Do not make a list. Server list frame. And then return end. There you go. Maybe that'll work. I don't know. Let's see. So it should say this is clearest. Yeah, there we go. So now it doesn't do it. We're simply giving ourselves a wee bit of stuff. Frame. See, this is a frame. It's just okay. We're just gonna do that because we don't need it no more, right? We don't need it to know what it is anymore because we already specialized everything, and it's giving me the errors. That's really annoying. So I'm just gonna keep it up. Just keep it off. Oh, I should also make sure. Do I have reverb on? Do I have reverb? This is the reverb that I had on in the other one. Sorry about that, guys. Turn that off though. We don't need that. No reverb. None. Nada. Nada, 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 nada. Okay. I mean, it's okay. I was just a ghost, right? I was just a ghostly figure. Ooh. Ooh, I'm a ghost. Yeah. Anyways, so we're good now. We're good now. We're good now. Oops. We are a-okay now. We're nice. We're even. We're okay. Right? So what we're going to be doing is let me. Can I not see where this guy is? Thought I could. I'm sad. Anyways, what we're going to be doing in today is figuring this stuff out more. So now that we have it, now that we have it checking whether or not the client, this is the client itself, what we're going to be doing is, okay, you know, this is a little bit, oh no, you're gonna see it, oh no, oh no, there we go. I think that should be okay. Yeah, okay, that works a little bit better. So my avatar, I'm just kidding. I'm fine if you guys see that. So this is the client themselves. Do not make a server list, right? So I'm printing out the statement so that way I know what it is, what if errors and whatever, yada yada yada. Here we're actually gonna do a print. This is not the player. This is not the client themselves. Create a server list frame. And you know what I'm gonna do here? I'm going to be doing all caps. I'm going to say that this is the GUI controller module line 30. This one is GUI controller module line 29. Line 29. So the reason why we're gonna do that is so that way And it prints it out. There we go. Easy. Because printing statements do get really messy like that. I did do color coding before. Color coding's not bad. Color coding is actually really nice to do for printing statements like this. But currently I don't want to do that. Because then I need to go get the emojis for the fucking colors, which I don't want to do. Anyways. Now, what are we going to be doing here now? So, server listing frame. So now, if I want to, I could toggle comment. How do I do toggle comment? Where is it? Call stack? Okay, let's not do call stack. I know what a call stack is, but I don't know how it's gonna work in Roblox Studio. Is there really not one? Shiza. What is the shortcut key again, guys? Shortcut key to quickly comment in Roblox Studio. I forgot what the shortcut was. Control. Use this keyboard shortcut control slash. Okay. That's what it was. So here. There we go. Easy. So now the reason why we're going to do that is so that way we can actually see ourselves inside of the server list. So that way I know what's going to be happening with the button. So first, so now that we have that, but first we need to actually make the go away. Oh, you guys can't see it. There's a whole bunch of like stuff on the top. When you like hover over stuff, you know, it shows the assist names, I think is what it's like, right? It's like assist names, whatever. Descriptions. That's what I should say. It shows the descriptions. Go away. Annoying. Anyways. So I need the party thing to actually work. So when you create a party, create lobby. Right. So you... Yeah, so you create a lobby. Oh, shiza. Don't do that. Create a lobby. So create a lobby. What am I doing here, huh? Create party, create party created. Okay, so this one I don't need. This is the one that I need. So now we need a remote. Not you. Now we're gonna need another remote called party created remote. So now we're gonna get this remote. So local party created is equal to replicated storage.remotes.party created remote. So with this, what we're going to be doing, size friends only. So we're going to fire server with the friends only and the size. So we're going to fire it to the server inside of here. We're going to party controller. Oh, we already have that. So in the party controller, we're going to be grabbing it and we're going to onServer event connect function. So the function is going to have first the player who's sending the remotes. That's always what it does in Roblox Studio. After it sends that, it is going to have the next two, which is the friends only and size. And so parties slash player.user ID is going to be equal to table. That's table. The table is going to have the friends only is equal to friends only. friends only bool. And then we're going to have another one called party size is equal to size. And then owner is going to be equal to, I forgot to put commas here. Owner is going to be equal to the player. So now we should be able to print out the parties with the player.user ID. So here it is firing the remote. I don't think I need anything else for this. I just need to know the size and stuff. So now once you go into create, you do this, you create it, it should send it. So true, friends only 4. Nice. That looks nice and easy, guys. Nice and easy. Is it gonna be more complicated? I don't know. I wonder if it will be, guys. Who knows? I don't know. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. So now now that we have that, what we want is a frame here. Yeah. So we're gonna want to build another frame here. Changes the size to scaling instead of offset. I'm going to make a little up here. Call this invited frame. Change the background color to be a little bit gray. Change it to have a text label. Change this to be, once more, be scale. Shrink it down. Put it all over there. Put all the way over here. Put all the way up. We're going to rich text scaled, bold it, and we're going to say the boss gaming has invited you. And then we're going to change the background color, the background transparency, to be transparent like that. So now this is going to be called invite text. And then now we're going to have a text button. Inside of the text button is going to be scaled again, right? I'm gonna make it just like this. Just like that. And then this background button is going to be green. Text scaled. Oops. The button is going to have the text inside of it. Join. Duplicate it. Put it on the other side. This button is going to be red. It's going to be, has the text. Reject. So there we go. So this is the join button. Well, this one here is the reject button. There we go. Look at that. Little tiny easy, very, very easy invite frame. Visible, off. These, of course, are going to have local scripts. So we're going to rename these to join button client script. And then reject button client script. Make them very descriptive because they're going to need it. It's going to help out with code organization up here. Now that we got all of that done and settled, what is it that I'm going to be doing right now? I don't know. What shall I do, guys? What shall I do? So now that we have it being in this way, what I need for it to work in the way that I want it to work is the fact that work in the way that when a party leader invites somebody into this thing, it should show up that thing. I feel like there's something I'm missing though. I think I'm missing something. What am I missing, guys? What am I missing? What is it that I'm missing? The player creates a party and is able to... Okay, so it works. Okay, let's just play it through. Let's play it through. See what happens. Server listing. Oh man, I want a game with my friends. Let me create a party. Oh, okay. I have 3 friends. Friends only. Create the party. The party is created. Created and all this stuff. Oh, here's my friend. Invite the friend. I guess. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, so this is probably not going to be that long of a stream. I'll probably only stream until 12 o'clock and then I'm out. Well, I'll continue streaming again later, but hopefully I do get streaming again later. I know yesterday I said I was going to stream again later, and then I streamed Halo. Not Halo, Battlefield, and then I was going to go stream something else. It was weird, okay? And then I was going to stream again, but then I figured out I was way too tired for that, so I just didn't. Also, I forgot. Y'all don't have this guy up and running. Sorry, guys. You guys don't have this. Coding. Minigame capture. Yes, let's just go up there. There you guys go. Sorry about that. I forgot about that. Well, I have lots of money though. Does it play AFK-ly? Like when you're AFK? I wonder. Anyways, we have a lot of upgrades we can do. As I can only do one of them. Cool. Can only do fucking one of them. Anyways, so what we're going to be doing is we're going to, inside of Roblox Studio, we're going to have a lot of stuff that are just going to run around. So invite button, which should be lobby list. Where is it? Party menu? This guy? Yes. The invite button. So party gets created, goes into here. This guy is always being used. So now with this, when you click it, when it gets clicked, let's do local player. So when the local player is clicked, it goes through and it does all of its stuff. Right, you know, if somebody wants to leave a comment, if anyone watches this, do you guys want to watch me play Deep Woken? Because I do have a Deep Woken game. Like, you know, I do have a Deep Woken build that I do want to do, but I do have like a Deep Woken build I want to make, but I just don't know if it'll be worth it. Holy shiza, that was a bad idea to sell that thing. This sucks. My damage sucks now. Oh my lord. That was the wrong idea to sell. Whoopsies. Okay. That's not good. Well, I'll just have to try and get that item back. Oh my lordy lord, guys. Whoopsies. I can't fucking kill these guys no more. Uh-oh. Anyways, stop getting distracted by the game, bro. Stop getting distracted. Stop it. So, we need, this button. So what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to do I have attribute on this? On this guy? Player user ID? Okay, yeah, we do. So what we're going to do is local invited player is equal to players.get player by user ID is the button dot get attribute player user ID. So what we're going to do is we're gonna have the remote. We're gonna need another remote here. Call this remote invite remote. Yay, yes. Invite remote. What is this? I mean, might as well. We're gonna sell it either way, so it doesn't even matter. Anyways. So what we're gonna do here is with the invited player is we're going to, what is it? What is it that I'm gonna do with this? So we're gonna send the remote. So we have a remote called invite remote. Okay, so let me grab that, right? Remotes local invite remotes equal to replicate search dot remotes dot invite remote. So here invite remote we're gonna fire to the client. Fire. No. Well, I don't know. Okay, so I guess we're gonna. I guess this has to go back into here. Guess this has to go into here, and then that on server invoke connect the function. So this is going to fire server with the invited player. So here it's going to have the player person inviting and then invited player and then here we're going to do invite remote dot dash fire client to the invited player with the person inviting. So we're going to now have to go into here and we're gonna copy this. I'm going to do this and then that on client event connect the function. So this is going to have the person inviting and then invited player. So now what we're going to have is No, we're gonna send it right now. Fuck it. I don't got no black hole, but that's okay. So we're just gonna upgrade that. Okay. Sorry. Getting distracted. Oh my god. Okay. God, this game's not good for me either. I'm being distracted, guys. Anyways. So once it goes into here, invited player. So now we need the invited frame. So we're gonna grab that. Local invited frame is equal to script.parent.invited frame. So invited frame visible is false. So once you get here, invited frame that visible is equal to true. Invited frame dot touch tab. Whoa. Oh, that's for phone. It's like, what are those? Dot invite text is equal to. Now, how did I do the text for this one again? I don't remember. Let me look at it real quick. Because on my other one that I created, it does have a pretty nice text in it. Speed room. Ooh. Nice. It does have the ability to grab the player's name and puts it into the thing. So let me see how I did that again. So we're going to go into here, go into here, here, into here, into who invited text. Oh, that's how you do it. Okay. So it's going to be person inviting dot name dot 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 has invited you to the party. Will you join them? Okay. And then now we have the two buttons here, right? Two buttons here. Local button is equal to script.parent. We're going to organize it up already. So here is going to be game services. Down here is going to be locals. And then down here is remotes. So grab this, put it into here upon button being dot mouse button one click. Connect the function. So now we copy this, paste that there, paste print player wants to join, else print player does not want to join. So let's see if this works functionality wise. So here, create here, argument number 1 missing and or nil. Damn it. Okay, so invited button, local script. Local get attribute shown explorer button. Oh, it's because this is supposed to be button dot parent. Lol, there we go. Button dot parent So invite. Unable to cast string to int 64. Damn it, this is why type. This is why typing is so annoying. This is why dynamic typing is really annoying inside of Roblox Studio. So local ID is equal to this. Print out the ID and then int string int num to number of the ID. I think that would work. Maybe. The ID is blank. Oh, I didn't do the ID for that, huh? Okay, so server list frame. Server list frame. Send server data. Here. Okay, so we didn't set the attribute. So on that set attribute. Okay, you know what? Fuck this shit. We're still gonna have this as frame. Set attribute player user ID as the player.user ID server party list player listing. Okay. So now that should work. Now it should work, right? Create, invite, reject, player join. This is not a valid member of frame. What is this? GUI control module 49. Invite text. Whoops. This has to be that text again. I forgot to. So what we're gonna do for invited text, we're actually gonna change this to be has invited you. There we go. So now we know if it is like different or if it's the same or whatever, right? So create this. There we go. There's the invite happening right there. This has to have a space in it. God. Has to have a little space in it. Minus 25. Wow. I don't think this guy is that good. It's not bad either though. There we go. Okay. So we have that working now. So now when a player gets invited, they are good to go, right? So once the player is invited and it is good to go, they get the text saying, do you want to join them or do you not want to join them? So, right. There we go. Nice. Oh my gosh. Sorry, guys. So now I need another remote. So we're gonna create another I created a folder in accident. What the hell? Go away. No. Remote event. Guys. What the fuck? Do you guys see that? It's not even like half. Yeah, that sucks. No wonder why I keep misclicking it. It's not half. It's more than half. What the hell? So now this is going to be party reaction. Is that what you can call it? I mean, I guess you can say reaction, but I don't know, man. Is that what you would call it? Party reaction? I don't know. I guess maybe that's what you would call it, huh? Party reaction. But... So... I'm trying to come up with the name of this guy. So this is the response. That's what it should be called. Invite response. Remote. There we go. That's what that should be called. So here in local game services, local replicated storage is equal to game.get storage replicated storage. So we're gonna actually, you know what, we'll just do this. Whoops. Whoa, what am I doing? Local response remote is equal to replicated remote dot invite response remote. So now through this reject, whoops, paste it all into there. So now what we do is response remote that fires, what the hell, fire server or false response remote that fire server with false. Oops, this is supposed to be true. But thing is though, it'll fire the server, but it doesn't know what it's doing, right? It doesn't know who this is from. It's like, what are you talking about, man? That's the problem. So what we're going to be doing here is we're going to be asking it about, so we're going to be saying, okay, so the server, I need to know who was asking for this. So in the module, we're going to go into here. Where's my invited player? Invited frame. So inside of the invited frame is going to have an attribute inside of it called invited person. Invitation. No, we'll just do leader user ID. So now here we're going to grab the invite frame dot set attribute leader user ID as the person inviting dot user ID. So now what we're going to be doing is invite a screen. So now local frame is equal to script dot parent, right? So we're gonna have that, and then we're going to say local leader ID is equal to script frame dot set get attribute leader user ID. Okay, so there we go. That is what I want right there. Projectile damage. I can't even like... use it though. Sadly, I can't use that right now. So now with the leader user ID, we're going to also send it as well. So we don't need to send the local player, because it already knows what the local player is. Server response remote that on server connect the function. So this is the responding player with the answer. Oops, that's not how you spell answer, guys. Answer. That's not. Wait, what? That's not how you spell answer, right? Is that how you spell answer? Oh my god, that's how you spell answer. Guys, oh Jesus Christ. That's how you spell answer? Are you serious? You serious? Huh. Man, it's crazy to me. Sometimes I feel like words in English should not be spelled the way they are, but they are spelled that way. Party leader user ID. So now what we're doing here is we're going to say this is a boolean, and so this is a player, this is just a number. So local party. So if answer is equal to true, then print player wants to join, else it will be false. So print oops, where the hell am I? Player does not want to join. There we go. There we go, guys. All right, so that's the response from the player. So since that's the response of the player, should be good now. So now let me actually wait. So reject and join button. Okay, I had to get rid of the thing. Okay. So then let's go play it. Let's see how it works. Can I create more? Oh, don't worry about that. I don't know why that just gave me an error all of a sudden. So invite, join. Nice. Print the player wants to join. Okay. Okay. Oh, wait. Player does not want to join. Cool. It works. This has to be players go to a table. Sorry, this needs to be done too. So that, then table dot insert that players with the player. Sorry, that needs to exist because I need all the player. I need to know who all the players are. So now when the player wants to join, then I'll go okay. So now local party is equal to the player's party. This is just that. Print out the party. Nope. Party Table dot insert party dot players with the responding. Why is that responding? Responding. Just realized. There we go. Responding player. So responding. That's how you spell responding, right? Yes. Just making sure that that's how you actually spell it. Because honestly, I suck at spelling. So I wouldn't be surprised. It's actually not. You know what? More damage. Even more damage. And now... I don't know if I'm gonna get that mirror back, but whatever. Anyways. So we're gonna insert the table. Player does not want to join. It just... That's all it does. Just doesn't do anything, right? If the player rejects them, doesn't do anything. So let's try this out. Let's see if this works or not. If it's fine, invite. So it rejects. Player does not want to join. Whatever. Yada yada. Player does want to join. Player. So here it's not going to insert anything. Well, I should make it do something. So insert. Here insert responding player. Insert. True. I just insert a boolean because it doesn't matter, right? Actually, wait. I didn't even think about this wrong. There we go. It does keep showing me the ID, which I need to go get rid of. So invited button local script. So just get rid of that because it doesn't. I don't need that debugging tool anymore. No longer do I need it. No longer do I need it. Create, invite, reject. Player does not want to join. Player joins, and so it works. Works. So now, what we do is upon responding. Going to button dot set attribute player user ID to nil. So we're gonna set this to nil. Invite. Oh, wait, oops, not that. These two. This is what I want. So once it fires it, frame.set attribute leader user ID to nil, and then we want the frame.visible to equal to false. So now should work out in a way that I like it to work out. Should at least. Should work out in the way that I like it to work out. So should work out. So if I go here, invite, reject, so it just disappears, doesn't do anything. If I join, should invite the player. Bada bing, bada boom, baby, done. Did it in an hour. Look at that. So now this actually should be fully functional. Well, besides some of the more clienty stuff that I need to make. So I'll have to make those. some of the ones that I'm going to have to make are going to be like, so some of the other stuff that we're going to need for this system is inside of the GUI. So let's just play the game, right? So inside of here, this join button needs to work. This works. All of this works. That works. Friends only needs to work. Invite button works. Right, it works as intended. Start button needs to work. This leave button needs to work in 2 separate ways. I know how to do all of that, so it shouldn't be too hard. But I did say I was only going to stream until 12 today, so here's the end of the stream. I hope you enjoyed me doing this for an hour only. Not too long. I was going to start earlier. I just had I was doing the avatar and stuff. Took a little bit longer than I thought. I thought it'd only take me like an hour. Took me a little bit over an hour, so my bad. But this is going to be all that I have done for today. So as I always say that in my streams, right? If you're watching here live and or you're watching the VOD, I hope you enjoyed watching this. Hopefully you learned something, right? Hopefully you saw how, you know, some people, me, but when I say some people, I mean me, figures out how to do this lobby system, the UI and all of that stuff, figuring out how does it work, how do I want it to work, how do I have the mindset to make these type of things work properly for what I need it to. But yeah, if you are having a bad day, I hope the rest of your day is better. And if you need good luck, I hope the gods of luck give it to you, right? I know that sometimes life sucks and it feels like nothing is going to ever become better, but I guarantee you it will become better eventually, right? Might take a month, might take a year, might take a second, might take an hour. Who knows what's going to happen, right? The future is uncertain. You'll never know. But I do know eventually things get better. That's just the way of life, right? So I'm going to be heading out now. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this. I'll see you guys later. Goodbye, you guys. I'll probably stream something like Cyberpunk later, but yeah, probably Cyberpunk. So I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.